before we get started, 3 new things to learn in this piece, and we'll take them one at a time. The first new thing is the hits, or the crunches, and you can see those as an X on the note instead of like a dot note, it's like an X note, and it'll have hit written above it. There's 2 things you can do with that. The first thing, use your left hand, like that. Make sure also that your left hand is not like supporting the neck, because it'll be harder to do that. Put the palm of your hand on this part right here, I forget what that's called, the bottom of the neck, and just rest it there. And then you can slap back and forth. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Slap. So that's option 1 with the hits. Option 2 is doing a crunch or a chop with the bow. That's when you make contact with 2 strings or whatever. It's kind of just whatever happens. You hold the bow up like this and you land it like that. You're also keeping pressure on the strings as you do it, and you don't lift the bowstring off. So the goal is to not make the strings ring like this. The goal is to make it a crunch. So you get started with a screeching sound and then you halt it like. You can just practice that if you would. So yeah, just like nice sharp crunches. So that's the first thing we need to learn. The second thing is swing. So swing is where you have 8th notes, and normally 8th notes are like this. Keep in mind that those 8th notes that you just saw were slurred in pairs of 2, which means 2 notes, B and D, are on one down bow, and then you go up bow for 2 notes. So it's down, up, down, up. That's just something that we'll talk about in class more. So we need to be able to do those slurs of 2 notes, back and forth. B, D, down, up. Okay. So it's an even split. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, swung 8th notes is where the first one lasts a little bit longer than the second one. I'll just demonstrate it. So yeah, the first note lasts longer, and the second note lasts shorter. So let me do compare. I'll do 4 normal, and I'll do 4 swung 8th notes. Here's the 4 normal. Ready, go. 4 swing. Normal. Swing. And the final thing is fingering wise. There's a couple new fingerings in the violin 1 part and an effect with the glissando. I'll show you how to do all of that. So first, let's look at measures 11 and 12. We've got B, D, B, and A sharp. And that would be on the A string a 1 and a 3 for the B and the D, a 4 on the E string for the higher B, and then a high 3, which is right next to the 4 as the A sharp. A normal 3 would be like right here. A high 3 is scooched up here next to the 4. So let me play measures 11 and 12 along with the beat. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now the next fingering abnormality is the low 1 on the A string. Here's what that looks like. Here's a normal 1, and here's a low 1. And the first time that this appears is in the second ending, which is measure 13. It goes from a high 3 down to a low 1 with those 2 8th notes. So let's play that together. We'll start at measure 11 and pretend it's the second ending, and we'll go to measure 13. Ready, go. Second ending. And I just played measure 14 there just to end it off smoothly. Okay, next is the glissando effect, and that comes up first at measure 30. It's just 4 beats total, and all it is to go, like, over the 4 beats, go. Guys, keep in mind that as you're doing the glissando, 2 beats will be down bow, and 2 beats will be up bow. Good. Try that a couple times, and now let's play that whole measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. With those 3 things in mind, I will now play this piece all the way through. I'll count in on 4, and will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest, crunch. Rest, rest, crunch. Rest, 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 crunch. Rest, 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 crunch. Measure 5. High 3. Repeat. Second ending. Bow 1. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, 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 and. Rest, rest. Rest. Glissando. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest.